if you're just joining me now, you're listening to the Youth Quake Club, and I'm here with Selina Mowatt. So, Selina, on to lighter topics. I want to discuss your makeup Instagram page. You're a small-time makeup influencer. So, what made you launch this page?
I have loved makeup
Yeah.
since I want to say 15, 16. I wish I got into it younger, but what really happened, and I don't think everyone knows this, is I went to New York as a part of the school trip in sixth form, and my mum gave me spending money. I went to Sephora, which is a makeup retailer, and I must have spent at least £120.
Oh my
I
pride.
know, with all these like goodies, foundation, brushes, just everything to get me started. And ever since then, I think I've blossomed into a small little influencer.
You have. I find your page like so interesting. Like your looks are so varied. Like, I mean, it's not for the average person, is it? I mean, I possibly can't do the stuff that you do. I look at it and I'm like, how have you drawn such straight lines? I just don't understand. But like, how did you how do you get into that kind of makeup style? Because I understand getting into makeup. I think most young women get into makeup at a certain point in their life, but to be doing the kind of makeup that you do, that's impressive. So how did you get into that in particular?
I'd have to say I'm inspired by runway looks. I'm inspired by avant-garde, and I'm inspired by whatever pro makeup artists are putting out there. Someone like Janessa Myrick, Pat McGrath, who've worked with people like
Yes.
Naomi Campbell, I just love. And the fact that they brought out their own makeup lines as well, I dabble and I spend a lot. But it is the things that they put on models that I want to do on my face. I did start off by just learning how to do the fundamentals of makeup like everyone else.
Okay.
Brows, foundation, when we were learning to do contour and highlight, when that was cutting edge way back in 2016.
Yeah, I think that was definitely 2016 kind of era.
2016, like really thick highlighter that was blinding, and not the Essex brows, but the Essex brows that were quite filled
Yeah,
in with
very
Anastasia
thick.
Beverly Hills, yeah, pomade. So I started off to do that stuff. I don't want to say mastered it, but I got my feet. And
Yeah.
then I launched into things with glitter, sequins, feathers, flowers, anything I could stick on my face I wanted to do.
Yeah. I mean, the kind of makeup you do is literally, like you said, is what you kind of see on editorial runways or like magazines, things that aren't not that I wouldn't say
Run of
normal,
the mill, I'd
but like
say.
they're like very out there, very expressive. And I just mean, I've seen some of the looks you've done. I'm very impressed.
In person too, in person, I think that's what
Yeah,
always makes a difference.
exactly. I just want to say to everyone listening that if you go and look at Selena's makeup page, let me just tell you this, they look exactly the same in person as they do on camera. There is no editing there. The lines are just as sharp, the colors just as pigmented. There are no lies being told there for you. Let me tell you that.
I pride myself in trying not to over edit my pictures, because then it's like a fair reality. And I'm humble about it. I use my little iPhone 11, my
Yeah.
little smartphone to do my pictures. But no, eventually I can only hope to upgrade to better camera equipment, better utensils, better tools.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, again, I'm very prolific on Instagram. I'd like to say so myself. Slay by Selina, so Selina again. Slay by Selina.
Say
But
that,
I enjoy it. I think that's the main thing that I think, like, I don't really get to emphasize a lot in terms of what I do in terms of law. You don't really get to see a lot of other things in terms of hobbies, creativity, and where people like yourself has done like a creative degree. I wanted to express myself.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that. I feel like everyone should have a creative outlet, like whether that is just like something simple like reading books or creating makeup looks like yours. Like I definitely think that uh, life is hard, and if you're not in the creative industry where you can have fun making things, I definitely think people need to kind of delve into it, find something that kind of really speaks to them, gets them to express themselves, because otherwise you're just in a dreary life all the time. Like I can't imagine that.
I know I can imagine that either. I think definitely the pandemic inspired a lot of people to explore their creative outlets too. And I think that I was part of the train. I called up my friend and said, "Hey, what do you think about me starting my makeup page like you?" And she said, "Go for it, Selena." And I did. And it was Christmas, I think I posted my first look.
Yeah, I
And
think so.
it was genuine happiness.
No, no. Your makeup looks like you can tell that the person making, like who's done it, is happy and is just in the best place, because I'm not gonna lie, to be able to sit there for, I mean, how long does it take you to do a makeup look?
I mean, when you were there, I mean, we were. If you haven't heard in an episode, me and Whitney recently went out for my birthday weekend in London, and we were at the Marriott, and so I was in the bathroom with the slide door, trying to be extra quiet to make sure I didn't drop anything to wake her up. I started at 6. I was still late to the event that we had planned at about 1 o'clock. So
exactly, she was the last one ready and the first one to start. So I don't know how that even makes any sense, but
I like to be on time, but not really. I like to imagine myself on time.
I think that's fair enough, because you know what, you can't rush greatness. You really can't. And I mean, the look you pulled out, you even got a compliment on our way out as well. So, so I
Least expecting place.
exactly, least expecting place. And I mean, she was probably staring you for a long time before she plucked up the courage to be like, "I love your makeup."
I was that day was chaotic, but I did know I put my foot into my makeup looks, and if you couldn't tell by the pictures, no, I do genuinely care about them, and I try to pick the best quality makeup to try and get the best quality looks with the best quality tools.
Exactly.
But I am an amateur. I'm not a proclaimed makeup artist. I haven't studied the qualifications, but I just dibble and dabble.
Yeah, I think that's good enough anyway, because I think sometimes people just have a talent that's sitting there and waiting to be discovered. Like, you're never going to know if you're good at doing kind of editorial makeup until you try. Like, there's just no, you're never going to know. And if the more you practice, the better you're going to get. So
So true. When I look back on my first looks, I didn't have the stuff, so I must have filled in my eyebrows with dark blue eyeshadow to try and get like a powdered brow, because I didn't want it to be too thick. And those brows were terrible. That was back in 2014, 15. So yeah, you do grow and you do progress as you practice more.
exactly.
I recommend it to anyone. At the least expecting person that thinks that they're going to be bad at makeup will probably be amazing.
Exactly. You've actually used some of your like makeup looks to kind of address social things. I was going to say issues, but they're not issues. They're just things that happen in society. Including your recent Pride Flag series, which I thought was amazing to see, because I didn't realize. I mean, I knew there were like a few different Pride flags, but I didn't realize how varied and how many that they have, which I think is very exciting, very nice to see, especially for those in the community. They can find a flag that represents them, and then they have the main flag that represents them all together, which I think is lovely. But like, did you know about all the different varieties of flags prior to doing the series?
I had to look up a couple. I can't even lie, but I am the representative in our university society, King's Intersectional Feminist Society. Shout out to them. So I knew some and I had to research others, but I think I was kind of tired of, nothing's wrong with the rainbow, but I feel like most people in the community don't even wear rainbow from day to day to day to day. So I said, let's spice it up.
You definitely did spice it up. They looked amazing. But like I said, your makeup looks, they're more than just creative, they're also educational. Did you ever think that it would take this turn when you first started out?
No, again, once I said I did this for fun, just to put things out, and I had so much stuff like backlogs on my phone. I wanted to get it all out in the States, but making I don't want to say political makeup looks, but topical makeup looks. As we said, the Pride series, and I also, it was Transgender Awareness Day, and it's also Disability Awareness Month this month. So I definitely want to incorporate themes that are not well spoken about, or not it's an unlikely combination. So anything that seems a bit rough around the edges, I'd like to put in a beautiful bow with some glitter and some sparkles on my eyes and makeup look, and always put it in the captions too.
Exactly that. Yeah, that's exactly right. If anyone that is looking to do kind of influencing on Instagram or anything like that, make sure if you're doing any kind of like videos or pictures, make sure that you have captions on videos, especially for anyone who is
Hearing impaired.
hearing impaired.
I think a lot of a lot of platforms are getting a lot better with their closed captioning.
Definitely.
Instagram being the latest one. I think TikTok was before them.
Yes, I think TikTok has been doing that for a long while, which, I mean, TikTok is one of the best apps out there.
Wow, it's subjective, but I do like to dabble in TikTok myself.
Oh, so do you post anything on there?
I just post the makeup looks that I put on my Instagram or TikTok first, just for the ease. I prefer, in terms of content creators, I think TikTok has a nicer platform as opposed to Instagram in terms of doing stuff. But Instagram was the first.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely. Just before we head out, actually, because time's coming to a short and sharp end, is there anything that you would like to tell the next generation of barristers and solicitors before they begin their journey?
Before they begin their journey.
Is there anything that you wish you
Someone would have
knew?
told little
Yeah,
Selena.
little
Yeah.
Selena.
Little Selena. Definitely make sure you're in the right headspace to do things. As I said, you do need a sturdy set of shoulders and a great foundation of a support group to do it with.
Exactly.
You travel, you travel further when you're with a group of people as opposed to faster when you're alone? It's a proverb.
Oh,
So I definitely, I thank you as my friend Whitney, but above all of my my friends, my community, my family, in doing things, but to just be way more appreciative of the small moments in life also, because they will flash by. I remember the other day I was 18,
yeah.
starting degree, and now we're ready to be in the field. So
Oh,
definitely,
scary.
I know, right? Just the other day we were kids playing around, but no, appreciate small moments because they will flash behind your eyes, and make sure you appreciate every step of the journey.
Yeah. Oh no, I love that. Well, Steve, it has been so much fun talking to you this evening. I love having my friends on here. Hopefully I'll bring more on because you guys will be definitely interested. I have, as you can tell, very kind of inspiring and amazing friends. I'm looking to see how your career progresses and also your makeup influencing. I would love to see how that get really, really far actually.
I want it to be, I want to be in like brand deals, and I want you to see
Yeah.
Super Drag as one of the faces in the back.
Yeah, I can see it now, like on the face of Nyx or something, or even the face of Boots. It's right there when you walk straight in.
My lovely face with a nice bright smile, but then also know that I'm also hopefully an aspiring barrister, so when I get there it's just more than beauty, guys, it's
Yeah.
brain too.
Oh, exactly. Let's hear the young women hear that brains work too, as well as beauty. Don't you worry about that.
Absolutely.
Is there anywhere that our listeners can keep in touch with you? So you mentioned you're a Slay by Selena on Instagram.
Instagram,
And
also my regular Instagram, which is SXLINA_XO. On Twitter, that's the same handle.
yeah.
TikTok, I'm not really on.
Oh,
And my WordPress for my blogs, hopefully I'll get another blog post out this summer, is Selena's Spiel.
Spiel on WordPress, brilliant. I hope everyone that's listening that's interested, go and check out those social media pages and especially check out her WordPress. You'll learn a lot actually. There's a lot of information there that you can check out. I'll let you go, Selena, and enjoy your evening. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's nice having you. Hopefully you can come back on and we can discuss anything that's kind of going on in the world. Just let me know. Anything that's that you feel like needs to have like an open discussion. I'd love to have you on.
I'd love to. Stuff like beauty standards. A lot of people are doing plastic surgery, and that was a topical conversation on Love Island. So I'd love to bring that in.
Yeah, just let me know. And I'm pretty sure our listeners would love to have you back on. So I'll let you go then. Bye,
Thank
Selena.
you. Bye-bye.
How cool is Selena? You guys should definitely check out her Instagram page and see how amazing her graphic looks are. I'm going to play you one last song this evening, and it is called Beautiful Mistakes by Maroon 5 and Meg Thee Stallion.
Hi, this is Dave from the Vandalism Begins at Home radio show. What is the Vandalism Begins at Home show? Well, we're showcasing the local music scene here in Luton. It's a monthly show here on AUK Radio.
Well, that's the end of my live hour. And thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you're staying engaged using the hashtag the Youth Quake Club on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find me at Whitney Journo on Twitter and at the Whitney J on Instagram. See any more content from the Youth Quake Club as well. Also, give AUK Radio a follow on Instagram and Twitter at AUK Connect, and head to our website to find out about the other incredible shows we have over on aukradio.com. Do you know someone with an inspiring story or someone with an incredible talent that needs to be shared? Get in touch and I'll get you or them on the show. Other than that, it's been lovely talking to you guys. Friday starts in T-5 hours, and I hope you have an amazing weekend in the pub watching England win, hopefully. And I'll meet you guys back here next Thursday at 6 p.m. Bye.